Everyone on YouTube and all the NFL YouTube prognosticators and football fans everywhere. This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you my thoughts about Week 12 and my picks for Week 13 for the 2024 NFL season. Check it out. And what a week it's been. Straight up, I did pretty good against the spread. I went 500. It could have been a lot worse than that, so I could take 500. And over and under, I went 2-1 on that one. And for straight up, I went 9-3, so much pretty good. Not double-digit marks this week, but I can take it. So, pretty much. Anyway, for straight up, overall, 131.45 overall in the year. Against the spread, I'm 107.59-7 overall in the year. And over and under, I went 23-22-1 overall in the year. So, that's okay with that. So, anyways, thoughts about Week 12. Pittsburgh and Cleveland. I did not expect to have a snowstorm game, but look, we had a good snowstorm game, so that was pretty good. So, I like bad weather games in football, so it's pretty good. I love it. That's the beauty of football with bad weather games. That's my take on that. Yep, and here comes Bella right here, as her normal routine. Hey, Bella, say hi. Continuing on, Minnesota and Chicago. Minnesota survived in overtime, but they're still hanging on in the NFC West. Detroit and Indianapolis. Detroit is went to the double-digit mark on that, so they're 10-1 right now. And they have a short week this week, and so does Chicago. They're playing each other this week on Thanksgiving. We're doing that game, Detroit doing Detroit things. See what they can do with that. Another team playing on Thanksgiving is the Dolphins, and they played my Patriots. It goes to show you that my Patriots have a difficult time in Miami. That's all I can tell you about that one. Tampa Bay, the New York Giants, another team who's playing on Thanksgiving this week. The New York Giants, but Tampa Bay, the one beating Tampa Bay beating the New York Giants. It goes to show you that the New York Giants is just tanking it. That's all I can tell you. The Washington Commanders and the Dallas Cowboys, which Dallas is also playing on Thanksgiving. So, Dallas just showed up to play. That's all I can say on that one. The Chiefs and the Carolina Panthers. As for this game, the Chiefs won, but it wasn't what everyone thought it was. Houston and Tennessee. That was the shocker of the week on that one. So, Houston losing to Tennessee on that one. And Denver and the Las Vegas Raiders, Denver just doing going back to Denver things. That's all I can tell you. Green Bay, who are also going to be playing on Thanksgiving, they beat San Francisco, and this goes to Justin's Bridge Before us. Find us on YouTube and Blockbuster _guy on Twitter. I did the bet on the I Love Breakfast thing. No, Green Bay won. That's all I can tell you. San Francisco didn't win, so I don't get to wear my I Love Breakfast T-shirt. So sorry, maybe we'll try again some other time. So, the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Well, Seattle did Seattle things, and now they're hanging on to their own destiny in the NFC West. And Philadelphia and the Los Angeles Rams. Philadelphia looks for real. That's all I can tell you. They're one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now. And the LA Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. Now for John Harbaugh, he's 0-3 against his brother. Now as for Jim Harbaugh, and the LA Chargers are, Jim Harbaugh is 0-3 against his brother John. That's all I can tell you that. So, anyways, that being said, on my thoughts, let's get on to my Week 13 in the NFL season. Let's see what happens. And just for the record this week, no buys this week. So just keep an eye on that. So play everyone you can on fantasy football. That's all I can say on that one. So anyways, there'll be some buys next week. So we'll get to that one next week. So anyways, that being said, let's continue and starting off on our Thanksgiving Day games. Starting off with Chicago and Detroit. So Detroit in this game, Detroit is they had an injury scare, so that one was being set in stone on that one. So anyways, continuing on with that. So, whoops. Yep, there you go. Anyways, that being said, Detroit looked like Detroit was going to lose a little bit and maybe go a little slip back a bit against a divisional rival, but that didn't turn out to be the case. I'm not division rival against the Colts, but hey, but Detroit did their thing defensively. They're doing pretty well, and that's what I think was the key in this game is Detroit's defense. Now they get to face Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears on Thanksgiving. So for that game, I really think this is going to be a really good one. Especially, I love division games for the NFC West, so NFC Central at least. But anyways, for Detroit, Chicago's rebuilding. Detroit looks like they're about to be contenders. So, and I gotta put on the gauntlet on this one. But I'm gonna take the Detroit Lions over the Chicago Bears to win this game. On the line, a double-digit spread in this game, but you guys know how I feel about double digits, but this is a different case than this one. The Detroit Lions are favored by 10.5 point favorites in this game. I'm going to take Detroit minus 7.5. I think they can manage to get that, to squeeze that in there. Over and under is 48.5. You know what? It's Thanksgiving. Let's have some fun. I'm going to go over 48.5 in this game. I expect to be a good one in this one. The New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Now for this game, the Dallas has a good win. Now they have a little momentum on their side. But, to say the least, now they're playing the New York Giants, another division rival from the NFC East. But this is the New York Giants. They're just tanking, and Dallas doesn't know what they're doing. So I think I trust Dallas more than the New York Giants. And it's in Dallas, so that's why I'm going to take them. So I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys over the New York Giants to win this game. On the line, though, Dallas is favored by 4 in this game. I'm going to take Dallas minus 4. Over and under is 38.5. I can't see this to be another a high-scoring game in this one. I'm going to go under 38.5 in this game. The Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers, the final Thanksgiving Day game. This game is a one decided on this one. So Miami got the win, Green Bay got the win. They both killed their opponents. Miami killed my Patriots. Miami killed San Francisco. Now they get to play each other. I think this is a game that Green Bay needs to win the most. Miami needs to win the most too. So this can go either way. But I expect to be a good shootout in this one. But it's in Lambeau. If it was in Miami, I would have gone the opposite direction in this one. But I'm not. I'm going to Green Bay. I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers over the Miami Dolphins to win this game in Green Bay. On the line, though, Green Bay's favored by 3 in this game. I'm going to take Green Bay minus 3. Over and under is 47.5. I'm going to go over 47.5 in this game. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders on Black Friday. So we got a Black Friday game, so another over and under game. So for this game, I think Kansas City is trying to figure things out right now. All the injuries are coming up to them, but they're still winning ball games under the defense. Offensively, they're hurt. As for the Raiders, they want to get a win for Christmas this year for the division rivals, but it can go either way. But that's where I'm going to go. That's why I'm going to do what I'm going to do here. It's in Kansas City. I'm going to take Kansas City over the Las Vegas Raiders to win this game. On the line, though, the Kansas City Chiefs have 13-point favorites in this game. I'm not going to hedge my bets in this one. Kansas City is not struggling offensively. I'm going to take the Las Vegas Raiders plus 13 in this game. Over and under is 42.5. I'm going to go over 42.5 in this game. The LA Chargers and the Atlanta Falcons. Now, for this game, the LA Chargers are kind of struggling, trying to figure things out on their own. Atlanta, same thing. They're both trying to catch a wild card spot. Somebody's got to win this football game. They both need to win to get at least to get their playoff hopes alive. So I think I like my chances over the Chargers in this one. I'm going to take the LA Chargers over the Atlanta Falcons to win this game. On the line, though, the LA Chargers are favored by 1 in this game. I'm going to take the LA Chargers minus 1. The Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers in Cincinnati. Another division rival matchup with the NFC North. But for this game, I really think this is going to... I don't understand who's the favorite in this game, but I'll get to that in a bit. But Pittsburgh has been playing decent football. Cincinnati is up and down. And I trust Pittsburgh more than Cincinnati right now. And I'm considering an upset in this one. I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Cincinnati Bengals to win this game as an upset. On the line now, Cincinnati's favored by 2.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers plus 2.5. The Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals. Now for this game, this is going to be an interesting game. Both teams are going to keep their wild card spots alive. At this point, Arizona lost, but Minnesota won. Minnesota beat Chicago, so someone's got to give. But this is going to be too close of a call on this one. I think it's on the momentum on Minnesota's side. I think they're going to go catch the playoffs mostly. So I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings over the Arizona Cardinals in Minnesota. On the lineup, Minnesota's favored by 3.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take Minnesota minus 3.5. The Indianapolis Colts and my New England Patriots in Foxborough. Now, this is another game I'm considering an interesting call on this one. The Indianapolis Colts are still struggling to figure things out. My Patriots are losing, but they're playing tough. That's kind of looks like a momentum on that one. They're on a rebuilding side, and I think this rebuilding side is going to win in this one. And I smell an upset in this one. Yes, I'm taking my chances. They're for my Patriots. They're at home. So I'm going to take the upset here. I'm going to take my Patriots over the Indianapolis Colts to win this game in New England. On the line, the Colts are favored by 2.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take the Colts plus 2.5. The Seattle Seahawks and the New York Jets. Now for this game, this is going to be the most interesting game of the week. Well, for Seattle. Seattle needs to win to get to the division alive, to win the NFC North. The New York Jets, I still start trying to figure things out with Aaron Rodgers. And I believe Aaron Rodgers was last year in the Jets. I think everything is just sinking in for the New York Jets. They need to do some things just to fix everything. But for this game, I'm going to take the Seattle Seahawks are really good on the road. I'm going to take the Seattle Seahawks on the road to beat the New York Jets to win this game in New York. On the lineup, Seattle's favored by 2.5-point favorites in this game. I'm going to take Seattle minus 2.5. The Tennessee Titans and the Washington Commanders. Now for this game, Tennessee won. Washington lost last week. I think Washington is going to be really upset what happened. I think they take their frustration out of Tennessee. But I'm going to give Tennessee the doubt of this one. So I'm going to take the Washington Commanders at home over the Tennessee Titans to win this game. On the line, the Washington Commanders are favored by 5 in this game. 5.5, excuse me. So I'm going to take Tennessee plus 5.5. I think it's going to be that close of a game. The Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Both teams going to the opposite directions in this one. But in this one, Houston is probably the much better football team than Jacksonville. And just because Houston lost last week doesn't mean they're going to keep losing again. But they're going to take their frustrations out of Jacksonville in this one. And I think that's what it's going to do. I'm going to take the Houston Texans over the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. On the lineup, Houston is favored by 5 in this game. I'm going to take Houston minus 5. The LA Rams and the New Orleans Saints. Now for this game, the LA Rams are probably fighting for a wild card spot as well. They're going to manage to do that. The New Orleans Saints are not really the most impressive teams at this point. So I'm going to take the LA Rams over the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans in this game. On the line, the Rams are favored by 2.5 in this game. I'm going to take the LA Rams minus 2.5. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Now for this game, Tampa Bay needs to win to keep their division hopes alive. They got to keep doing that. So I'm going to take Tampa Bay over the Carolina Panthers to win this game in Carolina. On the line, Tampa Bay is favored by 6 in this game. I'm going to take Tampa Bay minus 6. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens in this game. For this one, Philadelphia is trying to figure things out. Well, they're one of the hottest teams in the NFL. And as for Baltimore, they got a momentum a little bit right now. Finally, they got to try to get things going again. But as a whole for Baltimore, especially in defense, I can't trust them at this point. So I'm gonna have to turn it to Philadelphia in this one. As an upset in this one, I'm gonna take the Philadelphia Eagles over the Baltimore Ravens to win this game. On the line though, Baltimore is favored by 2.5-point favorites in this game. I'm gonna take Philadelphia plus 2.5. And for Sunday night, the Buffalo Bills and San Francisco 49ers. Now for this game, San Francisco is just, their hole has just got deeper and deeper right now since they're having a Super Bowl hangover. And that's why I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills over the San Francisco 49ers in Buffalo, considering I could see Josh Allen just throwing. Just if they can lose to Green Bay that badly, just think what Buffalo can do. So I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills over the San Francisco 49ers to win this game. On the line, Buffalo's favored by 7 in this game. I'm going to take Buffalo -7. Over and under. I was debating on the over and under this one, but I'm going to have to take an under 45.5 in this game because I don't really trust San Francisco enough for them because of after what's going on. So I personally think it's gonna. I would not be surprised if it goes over, but at the same time I won't be because San Francisco's on and off like Jacqueline Hyde all the time. You don't know what they're gonna bring right now. So that's why I'm gonna take the under 45.5. And for Monday Night Football, the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns in Denver. For this game, Cleveland has got the long rest. Denver is gonna be on a stretch as well. But for this game, I really like what's impressive for Bo Nix as a whole. So I wouldn't be surprised if he'd be winning Rookie of the Year. I believe this, if I'm not mistaken, this is his first primetime game. So if anyone correct me on the comments on that one. So anyways, what I think about this game, I really think this is gonna be Bo Nix is gonna do Bo Nix things, and he's gonna take it on Cleveland. So I'm gonna take the Denver Broncos over the Cleveland Browns in this game. On the line, Denver's favored by 5.5 in this game. I'm gonna take Denver -5.5. Over and under, it's 41.5. And as of right now, I don't really trust Cleveland's offense as much anyway. They got a win last week. That's fine. But I think Denver's a much tougher than Pittsburgh. So I'm going to take the under 41.5. I think Denver's going to have a lot of points, though, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Hey, a big shout out this week is Gio Knows. He has his own radio show. I believe it's on his YouTube channel, too. So I'm not mistaken on that one, but check him out and the rest of the NFL YouTube prognosticator page in the description down below right here. As you can see, the Godfather himself in there. And until then, this is Andrew Oren saying, rock out and eat your breakfast and have a wonderful and safe holiday.